Donald Trump has directed the Pentagon to target Latin American drug cartels. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum said, and I'm paraphrasing here, I beg your finest pardon? Fuck out of here with that shit. What she actually said was that the United States is not going to come to Mexico with the military. We cooperate, we collaborate, but there is not going to be an invasion. That is ruled out, absolutely ruled out. And this all comes after an executive order Trump signed in crayon earlier this year designating 8 cartels as terrorist entities, 6 of which are Mexican. Hold on to your butts. In a statement to the BBC, the White House didn't address any of this, but they did say that Trump's top priority is protecting the homeland. What in the Fourth Reich fuck? Are they just not even bothering to pretend anymore? The modern-day Gestapo, also known as ICE, has lifted the age and physical restrictions on becoming a member and continues to put out posters saying shit like, defend your homeland. And the DHS actually posted on its Twitter page, defend your culture, adding that no undergraduate degree was required. I would argue that not being educated is actually the only requirement. It's giving Ein Kampf Deutschland vibes. In other news, Trump and Putin have a meeting penciled in for next week in Alaska as Trump is trying to push for a peace agreement that would require the Ukraine to give up a lot of territory. Zelensky hasn't been invited yet, which is a little weird that peace talks are still happening 3.5 years later that don't include the Ukraine. Say what you will about the whole situation, but Russia's the one that invaded. And to cede territory to Russia would only serve to legitimize the illegal annexation of Crimea and other regions of eastern Ukraine. Zelensky has said that he won't even give land to Russia and that any peace talks without the Ukraine involved are moot. A Kremlin official came out and said that it seems quite logical that our delegation should simply fly across the Bering Strait, in reference to the meeting being in Alaska, which is the diplomatic equivalent of teabagging somebody. No dog food for Victor tonight. Lots more things going on. Gerrymandering saga in Texas, the Epstein saga, obviously. We still don't talk about it as much as we should. Shootings in Times Square and at the CDC offices in Atlanta. You know, the huge. Anyway, it's day 200. 200 days. Fuck. It's day 200 in a series in which I asked myself, do I have to go to work today? The answer is yes. I don't care. Here we go. Do I have to go to work today? No. I'm going back to bed.